This is a thermostat probe, you can see it here, and it is displaying the temperature here. I am monitoring only the external temperature of the charger. I could monitor the temperature of the battery also, but all external. If I want to monitor the internal temperature, that will be difficult. I'll have to open this up. I don't want to do that. I just want to show the charger monitoring. This is a simple board. It has a relay. It can be used to cut off this charging when the temperature goes high. It's a very simple setup. This can be bought online. I bought it online and got it on the same day itself from Amazon. That means it is being stocked locally. So there are plenty of stocks available, very inexpensive little board. And this relay can switch off. And you can program the relay in such a way that you could either switch it off when temperature goes beyond a certain limit, or the other way around also. Both are possible. Actually, I am not using this battery to power the relay. I am using a small 9-volt battery. This relay will run on 12 volts, but for convenience, as this 9-volt battery was available, I am using this. As this is being charged by a charger, the voltage will be higher, around 14 volts will be there for this charger. You can see it is written 14 volts charger. So I don't want to give 14 volts this relay. So I'm just giving 9 volts and it is working well. You can see the temperatures gradually going up because this body of this is a plastic or something like that. Body of the charger is getting mildly heated up. But this is not very high, so I'm not doing anything. Ideally, I should open it up and put this on the power circuit either. This is most likely an SMBS, not a usual transformer based linear power supply. So I'll have to find out which is the part which heats up maximum and then put it over there. That's the ideal method. Similarly, I could monitor rise in temperature of battery also, which is being done by battery management systems. I have a lithium iron phosphate battery with a battery management system which shows temperature, charging current, voltage, everything live on the surface of the battery. This is a simple lead acid battery, sealed lead acid battery, which I got it from an old UPS which was discarded. So this does not have any battery management system. This is my simple system, a homebrew system. Now you can see the temperature has gone to 40 degrees centigrade. I have not put any cutoff mechanism here because I am doing this under direct vision. I don't want any complicated circuits here. I have not programmed that because I do not actually know how much the temperature of this SMBS, it's written it's SMBS battery charger, can go maximum. Anyway, I'll see what is happening after some time. It's direct vision monitoring rather than relay cutoff. This relay can definitely cut off if needed. If I connect it, I have not connected the relay. The temperature which had gone above 40 had come down even up to 36 after some time. I think that may be because of decrease in charging current. When the battery is getting fully charged, charging current will decrease. Earlier it was a depleted battery and higher charging current was being used. And then it had come down to 36. Now it's increasing slightly. I don't know why. Maybe because I switched off the fan in the room to get this recording. So slightly increasing. This is an interesting thing to monitor temperature. Now I will switch on the fan and see. But it will take some time to decrease, I presume. I have switched on the fan, but anyway it is not going to decrease quickly. Let me see, there are a couple of fans here. I usually have two fans, one on the ceiling and a pedestal fan. The reason is that I want to get the other pedestal fan, which is in rotation mode, to remove all the I would say carbon dioxide enriched air from the room away. You can see it is decreasing slightly. It had gone up to 37.7 and with the two fans on, with good ventilation it is coming down. So that's also another factor which has to be thought of. When you are charging a battery, the room should be well ventilated. More so if it is a flooded lead acid battery. This is not a flooded lead acid battery, this is a sealed lead acid battery which has the electrolyte in gel form. That's why I have kept it vertical also. You cannot keep a flooded lead acid battery vertically. You have to keep it horizontal, otherwise the acid will leak out. Even otherwise, when a lead acid battery, the usual flooded lead acid battery with a vent is being charged, the room will get acid fumes. This also has a vent, that's why it is also called VRLA, vented batteries. But that's only for higher pressure inside, and only small amount will come out, unlike the usual flooded lead acid battery which will have plenty of acid fumes, especially kept it in a closed room, like most people have the inverter batteries below the staircase in a small room or enclosure. Can't say it as a room. Then when you open the door of the enclosure, usually you feel the smell of the acid fumes, sulfuric acid fumes, even though it is only dilute sulfuric acid. So with the good ventilation, the temperature is coming down. So that's another option for decreasing the temperature when charging is going on. Charging has been going on for quite some time now, and I'm just checking the voltage. It is seen as 14.05, but that is not the battery voltage. That is reflecting the charger voltage. Charger gives a voltage of around 14, and that will be reflected now because battery is probably nearly full. So the voltage is seen like that. I'll switch off the charger and show the voltage once again. Now the charger has been switched off. Let me check the voltage once again. Now the voltage is only 13.28. That is the battery voltage. So battery is probably fully charged. When I begin the process, when I began the process, it was about 11.8 or so. Battery was drained, and this is fairly well charged. Ideally, if you charge it fully, it can go up to 13.8. So I am going to continue charging a little bit more. I can be comfortable because the charger temperature has not gone very high. It is still showing as only 37. This is a manual method of monitoring, partly with the equipment, and there is no automatic method here going on. But this is needed because if you overcharge, the battery will be damaged. Now I connected the charger once again, checking the voltage once again. Voltage is a little lower than shown earlier, but it is picking up. You can see it is rapidly coming to the 14 voltage range. It is not at 14. 13.96, 97, 98, 99, 14. So this will remain like that for some more time, and then I'll stop the process. Now it has been quite a few minutes that I have switched off the charger and placed the battery horizontal, and temperature has come down. You can see it's only 30. The charger has cooled down, and I am going to check the voltage in the battery. Now after disconnecting the charger and waiting for some time, still the voltage is 13.06. That means the battery has acquired fairly good charge, and I can use it for my usual purposes. So thanks a lot. We'll be back later with another good video.